absolutely deaf. Happy New Year. Yay! From the Real Entrepreneur Show.
Yay! From Patty.
And Kathy. And what we wanted to do, and this really, I don't know what the bow is.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Like you said, how do the strippers do this?
I know, exactly. That's what I said before we started.
Shows you how pure and innocent
how
we really are.
do the strippers do this? You know, man. And her answer didn't really work. I don't know what the heck that was. But what we want to do, guys, is we want to, yes, look back at the year. But tip one, number one is do it with a friend. Mm-hmm. Don't do this by yourself.
No.
You want to make it.
It's usually better over bubbly too, right?
Yes.
It's New Year's, bubbly.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even if it's Canada Dry's finest,
Well,
ginger
now,
ale.
who would be drinking ginger ale in a champagne flute on New Year's?
I don't know.
We would love to have you here to just check that out, what it really is in here.
We'll have a contest for next year. We
Yes.
have a New Year's party. For
Yes,
Real
exactly.
entrepreneurs. Yay.
But what we want to do, right, Patty, is we want to just get kind of down and dirty and go in and out really quickly with this and look back at the last year. And what I like to do is look at the challenges and the opportunities.
And I call them the high and the lows, okay?
Yeah, and I don't like to look at
Whatever.
lows and I don't like to look at losses. I see everything as an opportunity. Or I make myself see it that, depending.
Or a lesson to be learned.
Yes.
Yes, that's a good way to frame things, is that when I look at my years, like there were some real good highs, like where launching my book, that was a real, and the same day I launched my book, I was a keynote speaker at a business conference, and I launched my 11th company called the Entrepreneur Sales School.
11th company.
11th, yes, that's right.
How'd that go?
In 25 years. I've had more outstanding successes, put it that way. I learned entrepreneurs don't want to go back to school and they don't want to learn how to sell. So I had to reframe that. Yeah, I think it's still $1 million idea, but it's just ahead of its time. So the lesson learned is, you can't force your prospective clients into something that they don't want to do. So you just have to reframe it and rename it, and it's called Get More Business Now. Guess what? They're flocking to it.
Yeah, she's got Get More Business Now. I mean, the other great thing I love about that is that's what people are typing into Google.
I know.
How do I get more business now?
Right.
So brilliant naming.
Yes. Thank you.
So I had...
It was a good lesson. It's just like, things that I think are great after 25 years in the business. I think I know my clients, and I don't. Got to research. You got to do your research.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah. And I said to her, this is not like when we launched our show. It took us a long time relative to that.
Months, yes.
If we did that in a weekend and said,
I
hey,
know.
world, here we are on Monday.
Would not have been good. No.
We would not have any lighting.
Yeah. So I
Among
did
others.
everything with a website, new banners, new business cards, everything in 1 week. And it's a bit rushed. Don't do that.
Yes. And they might be good recycling materials.
Of course.
But you never know. But the thing is, it's the lesson. And for me,
Yes.
there was a couple. Are you good all?
I'm good. Yes.
Yes, I wanted to do that too.
Yes.
And then all the feathers will go your way and all your feathers will come my way. Oh man, that's just too bad. Okay, so the thing is,
what did you learn?
well,
What were your opportunities and challenges?
Well,
you had a lot of
I had a couple of real
opportunities.
doozers. I had this one on a personal level that I thought was an opportunity, right? And it was very interesting because it turned out not to quite be the opportunity I thought. And this is what happens, right? You get in your head that a certain thing is going to be a certain kind of opportunity, and it does a 360 on you. And what I learned from that, I guess that was the challenge. And the opportunity in it was that, in fact, I learned that when you let go of something, right, it opens up room for new stuff to come in. And we know this intellectually, but sometimes you really got to have that lesson.
That's right. I mean, as entrepreneurs, we tend to micromanage and control things because it's our baby, and we think we can make this work. We can make this work.
Yeah.
We just have to keep trying harder.
Yeah.
And actually, it's like finally letting go, and it hurts. It's hard. It's really hard.
And this was a personal thing, but it's the same principle in business, exactly.
Yeah.
And we don't even realize that we're doing that.
I know. Yes.
And the other one is around the piece that we all need a good kick in the ass every so often, right? And I had a really great one because an amazing person, I want to tell them this amazing woman. Her name is Isabelle Mercier, and she is phenomenal. And she challenged me to do one Facebook Live every day for 45 days.
Woo!
Well, for somebody who comes from media and who loves, is very comfortable in front of the camera, That's like saying, Kathy, your punishment is to go to this dark chocolate, store and eat your way through the store every day for 45 days. It's like,
That's why she's called the diva.
That's why I'm called Bratty Kathy.
Oh, okay.
The
diva.
Your crown?
I lost it.
Oh, here.
This
one was for our dog mascot, but he never wore it, so she's going to wear it.
She never wore it. Okay, here we
She
go.
never wore it. There you
Happy
go.
New Year.
Anyway, so the point was
Perfect.
that, I would have taken longer to do that, but the great opportunity out of that was this show. Right? Because I'm sure if I hadn't done and I ended up getting actually up to 77, because when I hit 45, I said, I want to go for 100.
Keep going.
So I got up to 77, and then we started the show. So I got to
Yes.
go back and do some more. And we're going to actually, next year, we're going to do some Facebook Live of our show.
Ooh, yeah, some behind the scenes.
Yes.
It'll be fun.
It's going to be fun. So, so opportunities and challenges, they can look like each other, but just, go through the year and pick one of each.
Pick the highs and lows, what the lessons were. And there are lessons, because if you don't learn your lesson, it will repeat itself until you learn the lesson. So
yes.
Have a friend over, or a few friends, do kind of a mini mastermind, figure out. It helps with a little bubbly, and Happy New Year.
But
I hope your lessons were learned. And here's the next year.
Yes, absolutely. And absolutely, please do this. It's going to be really, really fun. Do it with a friend before or after you do all that other business planning. This is the fun part.
Yeah. So, till next year.
Happy New Year.
Cheers.
Ciao, guys.